just for those who are watching this, I'm not anti-anything. I'm for truth, I'm against error. And I don't like people calling me anti-this, anti-that, because anti is a negative term. Pro is a positive term. And that's one of the reasons why we refuse to take the newspapers these days, and so on. And so, I'd rather say, like, I'm anti-error. I'm pro-truth. Basically, I'm for truth and against error. And basically, I'm not anti-Mormon, I'm not anti-gay, I'm not anti-evolution, I'm not anti-Catholic, I'm not anti-Muslim, I'm not anti-Hindu, I'm not anti-Sikh, I'm not anti-Jehovah's Witnesses, or any other of those things. I'm for truth and against error. And so what the Catholics are saying is error, like basically proper deciphering and so on, and researching, and comparativeness, and deciding. It will show like they are in error. Basically, for example, Catholics, some very good, honest, intelligent people who have just been absolutely duped. I hate the cult, but I love the people. I want them to get out of that. The same thing with the evolutionists. What they teach is error. So basically saying that protoplasm started in a pond scum, started by lightning from goop, like evolving into people right now is error. That violates the laws of science. Basically, science says that everything tends toward disorder. Things are not going to get better by themselves, and so on. Mormonism is error, because they teach that there are Quakers up on the moon, and that, Joseph Smith was having these golden plates under his arm and struck people down. Like, these golden plates would have been so heavy, it would not have been possible for him to run like that. I think he's lying. And especially Muslims, they teach that a lot of scientific errors in the Quran. They teach that, mind you, semen originates on the back of the backbone. They teach that the sun sets in a pond of murky water. They teach that you can tell if a person is a prophet if he has a mole on his back. They teach that non-Muslims eat with 7 intestines while Muslims eat with 1. A lot of scientific inaccuracy. Basically, when it comes to God's word, it gets it right in every single thing. Science, history, geography, biology, astronomy, biographies, history, spiritualism, and so on. And I'm not anti-Buddhist or stuff like that. What Buddhists teach is error. And I dare say that Buddhism is really like a religion of disobedience. Because Siddhartha Gautama, the real Indian guy, basically, before he died, he told his friends, I am not a god. Don't make me one. I'm still looking for the truth myself. And I don't care what liberal, biased, short-sighted people these days, or narrow-minded people say these days, it's a lifestyle. Basically, if you look at it carefully, it's basically where you sell your body over to demons. And basically, Satan can work supernaturals in your life as well. But it's basically selling yourself over to Satan, make you to commit all these spells and so on. And I'm not anti-Harry Potter. I'm for truth and against error. And what Harry Potter teaches is error. Teaching that, witchcraft, it's so fun, flying on a broom, stuff like that. Basically, that story is just about using the power of Satan. And witches are Satan's friends. Basically, all these kind of evil things disguised in the form of something good. That magic is fun, magic is powerful. When in the end, you understand there's a really dark message to it. And J.K. Rowling, I wish I can talk with her. But all these ideologies or cults in the world, basically, I'm not anti any of them. I'm for truth and against error. And what the communists say is error. Putting away private property or stuff like that, and teach that there is no God and man is the authority, that's error. When there's evidence that God exists and that private property is essential, and that there's a long history of communism killing off some like over 100 million people. I mean, it's a human ideology, and our ways are always corrupt. But God's ways have always made us prosper. I mean, look at America during the conservative days, until people it stopped when George Bush, Bill Clinton, George W. Bush, and Obama came into the White House and really messed things up. And that's why I want Alan Keyes in the White House. He is for truth and against error, wanting to do the right thing, and he sees things as they are. He will make America a lot better. So I'm not anti-anything. I'm for truth and against error, and what all the cults and religions and ideologies are saying in the world is error. Basically, going out there, finding out the truth for yourself, what it is, and where does it lead to, how has history been going, and over and over, it has confirmed biblical history and everything, all the other genres of study, over and over and over, but a lot of people these days are never shown them in the liberal, biased, pro-New World Order schools, classrooms of public schools. And I think that ought to be stopped, because people are getting indoctrinated these days, not educated.